You know what I mean? If they had the choice to see me again, who would it be with? You know what I mean? And I got a lot of answers. You know what I mean? So the list that was made up came from the answers, or the names, I should say, that were most prevalent. You know what I mean? That I got a lot. You know what I mean? So we had narrowed it down to 3 top names. You know what I'm saying? And from those names, we just assessed it from there and came up with our answer, who we going with. So from here, you know what I mean, we hope they oblige. You know what I mean, this is for battle rapping, period. For the movement in the whole, in terms of being in a position to be a catalyst, I think we have what it takes to be that next genre within the genre. You know what I mean, in terms of numbers, you can do your researching. Battle rapping is moving, and I don't see a pinnacle very soon. I see wonders for it, you know what I mean? So me, and I've been talking to a lot of others about rejoining this whole movement and to make it what it needs to be. Especially at a time right now where just the hip hop as a genre, you know what I mean, is facing, you know, innovativeness, creativity. You can hear it in the music. I mean, we all here listen to music, so we're just trying to find ways to keep it alive, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of the reason why we're doing this, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell y'all my choice, and then I'm gonna let y'all know the top 3 names, and it was like one other alternate that I came with, and this is all from tallying, you know what I'm saying? So I did the Twitter survey and getting it with everybody's from their perspective. We had chose Iron Soloman. So Iron Soloman ranked in terms of tallying it. He was the name that came up. He was most prevalent. So, you know what I mean? As far as Twitter goes, in the world of battling, this is what we got. So, my next battle should be with Iron Soloman. Wow. Yeah, that's how that thing is going. You know what I mean? And that's how we gonna do that. And get that? Iron Soloman.
That nigga,
you can hear Iron Soloman too. Listen, we don't know, and it's still up for discussion in terms of what battle venue we're gonna oblige, you know what I'm saying? So it might not be in the Lions Den, or it may, you know, Lions Den definitely is gonna be on the card, you know what I'm saying? Let's all be honest, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But you know, we open to suggestions, you know what I'm saying? I talked to Grind Time, I mean, I talked to URL, I talked to yeah, even tried to reach out to a few others, you know what I'm saying? Them mainly. You know what I mean? But we all open because this is just for battle rapping, period, like I said before. You know what I mean? So it's not in stone. I'm gonna give y'all the other names too that came up. You know what I mean? So in the case of Solomon doesn't the blogs, you know, some people still wanted to see me and Murder Mook part 2. So Murder Mook name is still on the bill. Math Hoffa name came up, and the alternate was A-Verb was the other alternate. You know what I mean? A-Verb was the other alternate. You know, so that's how they got it.
Charlie.
One Clips, man.
Yeah, Charlie Clips was coming back, but Charlie Clips, you know, I didn't get
more niggas to kill him.
I didn't get Charlie Clips' name in terms of me. You know what I mean? That's my beloved, but he's coming back. You know what I mean? So I hear that. And you know, if y'all, you know, don't agree in terms of some of the names, y'all can still hit me, twitter.com/Loaded Lux 1 if y'all think it should be somebody else. You know what I mean? I did get, I ain't gonna front, I did get some Hollow the Dawns in there. You know what I mean? Let's give him his pop. You know what I mean? I did get some Hollow the Dawns, but Iron Soloman is who it's gonna be with, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Reach out. Let's make it happen, man. We trying to get this thing for this summer. Like that. So, that's who it's gonna be with. We gonna make that thing happen. You know what I mean?
So is that your pick or the internet?
Yeah, let's get the question. I, of course, after assessing it, that was my pick. You know what I mean? After it all, I kept getting the names, different names, and we did the knowledge, we did the homework in terms of Iron Soloman as an artist, in terms of battle rapping. And I think he's a worthy opponent. He's very credible. He put in his work, and you know, the fans agree, you know, lyrically, he got something to talk about. You know what I mean? So, you know, I agree with that choice that the people made. You know? So yeah, that's my choice too. Iron Soloman. If you got any questions right now, you know what I'm saying, feel free to ask them. You know, in terms of what we doing, this is it. This is what we embarking on. You know what I mean? If anybody
I got a question.
Want to know some things.
When is Iron Soloman funeral, my nigga?
Right.
What'd you think about his return though with Nesh?
That battle,
Yeah.
I thought he performed well. I thought Iron Soloman performed extremely well. You know what I mean? Yeah, in terms of every verse, you know what I mean? He did his thing. Yeah, he had some real witty shit. I like the no bitch assness. That was slick. Yeah, that was a mean line.
Do you think he ready for Lux though?
Yeah. That's what they gonna.
Can
we
we
gonna have to
preview?
see.
Can we get a verse?
Let's hope.
Yeah, let's get a verse.
Yeah, let's get a verse.
Get a verse.
Come on, man. We can't get that away. No, hold on, man. Y'all gonna ruin it for the first cowboy to get these arrows, baby. Come on. Can't give them nothing. They gotta get it come game day.
You being away from battle rap for so long and Iron Soloman being, you know what I'm saying, continue on being in Father as rapping, you think it might be a little difficult for you to just jump into it with a person of that type of caliber right now who's, you know what I'm saying, who's eating people out there right now, and you, Father, has been away for a couple of years?
Well,
That's a hell of a question, man.
Though we weren't in the ring, you know what I mean, we never stopped studying and stopped building, stopped writing. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's wisdom. And like fine wine, they get better with time, you know what I mean? So I'm always, you know, the architect. I'm always ahead of the competition. I don't want to put it like this. I do my part. You know what I mean? I don't cheat myself. You know what I mean? So I like Iron Soloman as opponent. I believe he is somebody that can challenge me to challenge him to challenge me. If that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll see.
Do you feel any pressure?
Do I feel any
Do
pressure?
you feel any pressure?
Come on. With preparation, you know, there's no pressure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's all preparation. Bottom line.
Do you think you could beat Iron Soloman outside of grind time? I mean, unless if it's on grind time, you think you'll win there?
Hell of a question.
Listen, we notice. I mean that if depending on the crowd, right? And this is not out of the question. We know that depending on your audience, people react to different whether it be lines or performances. We know that. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain: the game tapes don't lie. So if we are around the arena and it's favored towards Iron Soloman and they rooting, we still got to look at them game tapes. You know? You still got to go sit down and be like, okay, and do the knowledge in terms of everything, wittiness, performance, you know, everything. We know what it is. You know what I mean? So that's it. I seen A-Verb say one of them joints. Look, man, the tapes don't lie. When you look back at them, they don't. So
Look, also we had LeBron do a press conference and he built up the hype to the Miami Heat and he ain't reached the pinnacle. So your press conference, you know, you think you prepared? Is this going to be a Miami Heat or are you going to bring it home?
wow. Damn, LeBron.
He said that's
Wow.
a question.
Bring that shit home, man.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
That's a trick question, though, Dad. That's a trick question. No, real shit, though. Listen, on it every day. Like this. The reason for coming back is for real, and hear me out where I'm going with this. When you know yourself, you don't do things that are out of your element. My father used to always tell me, man, a man knows his limitations. So this is not a thing of question. You know what I mean? This is the thing of just being. When I show up, I'ma show up. You know what I mean? And then from there, y'all can take it, you know where y'all take it. But I'm gonna always give you my all. You know what I mean? In terms of everything I got. Now that's on you. You already know. Music, everything we do out here in this world is an opinionated issue. You know what I mean? You can respect the man for, you know, him doing him, but at the same time, whether you like something or you don't, that's on you. But yeah, I'm going to work. I know that.
Why come back? Why you coming back? And
Well,
is it a one-time thing?
no, this thing, for me, right? I've never gotten, and this is no shot at anybody. Mainstream music and battle rapping. Here's the thing. A person does underground work. I mean, you make your name, you build, And conventionally, the move is you get to a point where you've watched the predecessors do it in a certain order. They come from the underground, they go mainstream, make some music, make some hits, do shows, different things like that, and they go on, I guess, you know, to make a lot of money. This is quote unquote success. My thing is a little bit deeper than that. You know what I mean? Money don't make a man, you know what I mean, at all. You gotta find something within you that still gives you your integrity, your sense of being. So this right here is a little bit more deeper. It's more latent for me. It's just something internally. I've never felt as alive, and hear me, in terms of creating, I've never felt as alive when I was in that arena. And I've made music, you know what I mean? I got mixtapes out there and different things, and you know, I've scribed journals and talked about life, but it's nothing like the intensity of competition. That thing that drives you to be more than you ever knew you was. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need that edge, something that puts you on the brink of tragedy or you know, facing, you know, severe consequences. That thing that makes you reach down and touch, you know, grab something out of you that makes you, you know, just more than you are on the surface.
So before you before you seen all this on the internet about like the polls, that's what they wanted to do the battle, did you feel like he was climbing up the ladder, like to where you needed to get at it?
I mean, this is the thing. I mean, I watched him for a while. Like, even when we were still battling, I seen some of his battles, and I was impressed with his work. You know what I mean? He do the damn thing.
All right, like let's say y'all battle,
right?
And you win. Do you think the people will accept you as much if you don't just wipe him out?
So I guess I'm not the underdog in this situation.
You don't go to the ropes. It got to be a TKO. It can't go to the ropes.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you
to
don't,
the cards.
If you don't pull off the knockout, like, you think the people will
It's like
accept that?
messing up your legacy. Like right now, with you not being president, everybody calling you great. So like
Right.
you touching back down, you think that'll affect it basically.
Like when Jordan came
Well,
back.
well,
to the
what is having a title if you can't defend it? You know what I mean?
Come
For
on.
as long as you can defend it.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So this is my thing. They're calling me what they're calling me, and that's their opinion. My thing is I have more to offer. I feel, and this is in my heart of hearts. I have more to offer. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm gonna do my best. You're gonna get the best of me. That's all I can give you. This is for the world.
We gonna see the
All I can
106
give you
and
is
Park Lux
all
or the
of me,
Smack
you know what
Lux,
I'm
man?
saying?
Who we gonna see? 106 and Park Lux or the Smack
What's the
Lux?
difference?
Good fucking question.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the difference?
Could have curved
30 seconds, 3 minutes, you gonna go unlimited? What you gonna do to him?
Well, I don't know what the stipulations would be as far as the battle. I guess we'll agree on something.
Unlimited
But
rounds, man.
I guess
No time limit.
it's really no
Last round, no
different.
time in the year, man. Don't do all that.
It's really no different. Just in terms of the, you know, the whole type of smack crowd or smack formula of battling, you know, it's no holds bar. Only limit is the time. So yeah, we gonna go for the gusto.
Come on,
You know
take
what I
me
mean?
back to the streets. No time limit, man.
No time limit.
Gotta be the time.
That'll be forever, man. That'll be.
You got two
Well, I'm
niggas
about to
that's
say,
gonna go
I'm
forever.
Only, man. 3 hours, nigga.
Who do you spoke to on that list, and how about you can't get number three cats?
You said who else? If I can't get
Dumb cats on the list, and who you spoke to on the list?
Have you spoke to anybody on that list yet?
Murder Mook,
You wanna see Mook, man. I don't wanna see the house.
Math Hoffa, we already know. Y'all seen the Twitter rants and shit like that. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? And Hollow, entertain the thought. Everybody on there, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, they open, you know, for a crack at it. You know what I mean? But
ask
those
a
are the only ones
question
I've talked to.
that North would have probably asked if he was here.
Right.
Why not take Math off?
Well, he's on the list. You know what I mean? I'm just set on Iron Soloman right now.
And my only
That's the
reason for
opponent I
asking that question is because the people feel like Mav Hoffa beat Iron Soloman.
Yeah.
Some people, that's debatable.
Highly debatable.
I think he was.
Well, there you go. It is highly debatable.
I feel that you should battle Murder Mook first.
Huh?
I feel the same move too.
Yeah, I think
No.
you should battle Mook first.
A lot of people say you feel you should battle Mook. Like both of y'all make y'all returns at the same time.
Oh, he's not rapping no more?
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna be totally honest. Like even in talking to Mook, I've entertained the thought of going at Mook. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing with Murder Mook is he has a situation right now where he's a signed artist. You know what I mean? Under contract, and he's making music right now. So I don't think I would get the best of Mook right now. You know, in terms of his full potential. You know what I mean? So it's really, you know, it's kind of one-sided. You know what I mean? He has prior engagement that he needs to tend to. So we gotta allow him to do that. That's only right. You know what I mean? So as far as people want to see this, I mean, hopefully, you know what I mean, after this, you know, Soloman battle, you know, we could see me and Murder Mook rematch. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'd like to entertain me and Murder Mook probably first.
Nobody asked about a young Miles,
but you know.
What about A-Verse?
I would like to see A-Verse.
A-Verse. So bring the whole team.
Nah, you gotta bring all them out of town niggas so the niggas
Like
can kill them
200 comments, you got a lot of A-verbs on it.
Yeah, honestly,
Because you know I ain't
every
shit.
time
Both of them
A-Verse
niggas.
comes, they hurt us.
Clips about to murder him.
Yes.
You say he hurt us?
Clips about to kill him.
Clips about to body him,
About to
man.
body him.
Oh,
Clips about to
no,
body
he'll
That
body
nigga
him,
never
but-
killed nobody.
But he needs to understand he can't come back. He's
Verb.
coming back with no fear. He needs to fear.
Got his name up in
If
his
you
tent.
on a personal, I don't feel very rare. I don't feel. Not too many niggas is gonna give me a run for my money. You know what I'm saying? I just no. I'm listen. I'm being honest with y'all. This is a family meeting. No man, ain't too many gonna give me a run for my money. You know what I mean? But I put it to you like this. It don't matter who you put in front of me, because my biggest adversary is gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? So I just like certain opponents that's gonna bring that out of you. I feel right now it's Iron Soloman. You know what I'm saying? I know he'll probably come with it. But A-Verb got some shit. He got something to talk about.
I like to see
You know? And geographically, you know what I mean? You know, with the whole Midwest shit and, you know, East Coast. You know, they've been running that with that whole Midwest movement.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Who
gonna say it
repping the
can't
East, though?
happen.
Who repping
Huh?
the East?
Who repping the East?
Who
All of
repping the East
that?
Coast? Yeah.
I mean,
Who repping the East?
I mean, I'm here, but I'm here now. You know.
I mean, I've seen it a few times.
But I guess you had math. What you thought about the math for A-Verb? You seen that?
He did that nigga.
Yeah.
So I think A-Verb crushed him.
I disagree.
I think A-Verb won. A-Verb beat him in.
So what you saying? So go get all them Midwest niggas and we just see them. Point blank period. Go get Ham, Miles, all them niggas, and we just gonna do it like how it's supposed to be done. New York versus Midwest. New York versus anybody. That's it. That's it.
You ain't saying it.
Clips coming back.
I don't know. There's a bunch of them.
Good question.
Hold on. Let's say that question.
One more again.
Y'all want me to ask him again?
Yeah, ask him.
The people want to know, are you coming back? Because Clips coming back.
All right, for the record, it's real shit. I did not know Clips was making a return.
This is new news.
But he claimed that he wasn't a battle rapper to begin with.
Clips.
Yeah. I talked to him. He said
he's not a battle rapper.
Battle rapper, no.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what he said.
Well, it didn't work out where you went.
Because when I asked him about the A-Verb thing, he was like, I said, I've seen nothing of you besides the one battle. You have one battle. Okay, it's great. It's good. You have 3 rounds. Okay. There's no consistency.
My man got more
you
clips
have
and
no
rounds
other
left.
footage to show that you can go toe
to the distance.
And go the distance. You're a sprinter, not a marathon runner. That's
Hold on. Wow.
Same breath. Excellent. I don't take that away.
Right.
However, the music and battle rap has evolved.
Yes. It's a new day.
It's a new day.
It's definitely a new day. It is.
I can't say that he's gonna wipe the floor with A-Verb has shown some sort of consistency.
Yeah, he's relevant right now. You know what I mean? But I think it'll be a spectacle. I know Clips ain't gonna come light. You know, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing his return as well. You know what I mean? I think
Honestly, you have to wipe the floor with Iron Soloman.
Yeah. You know this is the plan.
You have to burn.
Yeah,
You have to burn.
Yeah, ain't no substance.
I did an interview with him. I was good.
Put second nine, sir. Somebody will make me laugh.
I mean, listen, we picked Iron Soloman, but you know, like I said, Twitter.com
I got another question.
at Loaded Lux 1, you know, if you feel different.
I got one. I'm sorry. Alright. Let me ask you this. Say you took one of the new breed artists that's coming up. Like say you wanted to give somebody a light that you felt was nice. Who would it have been?
Strange.
Honestly.
Other Mook cats? I like DNA.
Put him across your lap. Put him across your lap.
Is the elephant heavy? It's water wet in it. But I like him though.
DNA.
I like him.
They say Young L sound like you. I mean, what's up with that?
Young L? They say Math look like me too. Against Iron Soloman.
See, I put all my kids over my knee.
You know.
Just don't let us down.
Hey man, what you gonna do, man? Be all you can be. You know what I mean? That's what this shit is though. But I feel alive doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to, you know, a healthy return. We training every day.
Do you think you should get a practice battle in first before going after somebody with the Iron Soloman?
Hold on. That was a good question. Hold up. What's with this warm-up shit, man?
I'm saying that, like George coming back in the game, you gotta have a warm-up game.
What Mike do when he came back with that 4-5, man?
3 of them.
Huh? What Mike do when he came back with that 19, man?
First game he had 19.
First game back when they had 19, man.
Yeah, he wasn't doing good.
Against the Pacers, my nigga.
You better win.
Huh?
No.
Mace had a hit single when he came back though.
Huh? But he was with Puff.
How many what to do on that return? Oh man, what's wrong with these niggas, man?
We was gonna make sure you bring it home. We was gonna make sure you bring it home.
That's right.
That's all.
Y'all root for me, man, and me being hard on myself, man. That shit is. Ain't no plan B's with this shit. You gotta know that. Once you put that shit here, man, niggas got to come with it.
You got some crazy shit.
You know what I mean?
You got some crazy shit.
Working every day. That's all I do. Strong body, strong mind. Study, we build every day. Right every day.
Yo, after the Honey Rex, my nigga.
Outside of New York, let me think. No, I mean not on camera, but I have battled outside of New York. We used to hold on, get this on tape. We used to jump in the vans, man. We used to go on road trips and little shit like that. Just how you probably seen if you ever go online, see how the Philly dudes was traveling and shit from state to state. We used to do that shit when we was younger, man, for some paper. For some real paper, we used to do that shit, man.
Wait, one more question. You gonna use that stuff I wrote for you?
Speed dollars, man. That's speed dollars,
Now,
y'all.
the question is, if you battle outside of New York, they decide that you battle outside New York, do you think you'll do well under the pressure of being somewhere else?
Oh, we coming.
We coming.
We coming, man. Shit go nowhere.
Some people, Holiday Don, when he went to battle Averb, he said he did not feel comfortable in St. Louis because of how the crowd was
Because his
going.
dudes he had there was trash.
That's the thing, though. When you
His
comfortable,
dudes was trash. He was scared.
But at the same time,
You gotta be comfortable
It
with
wasn't
you.
a good battle to watch after a while because of how.
If you scared from
where he
the
was.
girl, you go.
I mean, you gotta think like this. Like, I've been in situations where I didn't at the time attain the certain status that I got for battling, and we used to walk in people's backyards. I mean, we used to be up in people projects and shit, the back alleys and all type of crazy shit. Nobody knew nothing. But at the same time, you gotta know one thing for sure, two things for certain. Like what you say, how you say it, crowd control, very important. You can feel it, energy. We all got it. You know what I mean? That same shit that connects us, we all got it. So whoever's backyard you in at the same time, me and him in that ring. He got to show up like I show up. He got to do that. You know what I mean? From there, I don't care how hard they want to root for him, somebody gonna tell him when he get home. Could do a little better on that one. Yeah. You know.
Got your ass
Do better, you do better.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. So out of town, in town, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I know what I know, I'm gonna show up. Any more questions? Better win. UndeniableTV.net, streaming live. That LoadedLuxLionsDen.com is on the way. Twitter.com/LoadedLux1. You know what I mean? For any more surveys, I mean, I'm still taking them, but Iron Soloman is who it is. Y'all can hit him on the Twitter.
There's one more question. What you brought to the rap game, even in sparking the Jersey movement, like you brought Arch, you brought really the whole St. Louis movement. A lot of the shining stars is on top right now. Do you think they paid you your homage? Even if the same people we're talking about matching you up with.
Well, I didn't do that, not to cut you off, I didn't do that to reap anything for it. I just felt like it was something that's needed in the genre. We gotta, this is some real shit. And even in everything you do in life, you gotta have something that inspires you. When niggas felt it's all right to get comfortable. A nigga get a couple dollars in the rap game or wherever he get some money at, the niggas don't have that spark no more. They comfortable. They got a big old mansion, cars, 50-11 bitches. He doing all shit in luxury that's making him weak and putting him at a disadvantage. You know anything about people on the brink of war, they senses is heightened, they keen, they sharp, they ready. Wide-eyed.
You didn't answer the question. Did they give you your homage?
Oh, wait, let me make the point. I said though, I don't need that. And as far as them paying me homage, that's not what I did it for. I mean, Averb, if you want to know, Averb show love. I mean, few people, but we don't gotta do that. They ain't for all this. The reason why I did it was because for the whole genre and the whole, man, you need that void to be filled. And for all of us to keep inspiring one another. I got love for the game, for battle rapping, for people to get better. This whole thing is intellect, this is thought. So I mean, I want to put people in there that think. That's my A of lights. And at the same time, they're going to reach that bar, you know what I mean? They allow other people to see, wow, that shit inspired me to be better, be more. Get to that bar and make something of it. Take it to another height, you know what I mean? That's how we keep going. This is the whole concept of man, woman, and child. You know what I'm saying? They put that thing and still that in that baby take what they laid out there for him, took all them tools necessary, and you take it to another level, and so on and so forth. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't need that from them. We moving. Feel me? Huh? So I don't need that. Whoa. Any more questions? We Gucci?
Yeah, hook it up.
Alright, call that nigga Iron Soloman and tell him let's get this shit going, man. Let's get the stores. What up?